This is a close fight, and no doubt. Oh, there it is. Right hook.
Taong 2021, may boksingerong nagmula pa sa Northern Samar ang matapang na dumayo sa bansang Amerika para sa isang mabigat na laban. Ito ay ang alias The Machine Gun na si Al Rivera na lumalaban sa welterweight division. Makakalaban niya ang undefeated prospect ng bansang Amerika, ang alias El Relampago na si Eumir Marcial na may malinis noon na record na 11 wins, 0 loss. Habang 21 wins with 5 losses naman ang Pinoy at galing pa ito sa talo sa kanyang huling laban. Kung record ang titignan, ay talagang masasabi mong pinadayo lang itong si Kabayan para gagawing fertilizer lang sa kartada nitong undefeated prospect ng Amerika. Pero ang ginawang pagpili nila kay Al Rivera ay isang pagkakamali sa kampo ni Eumir Marcial dahil imbis na easy fight ang kanilang inaasahan, ay isang malagim na bangungot pala itong Pinoy sa malinis na kartada ng kanilang alaga. Isang upset win kasi ang ginawa ni Rivera. Halos buong Amerika ay di makapaniwala sa husay at tibay na pinamalas ng dayong Pinoy. Bugbog sarado ang inabot ng undefeated prospect ng Amerika at napabagsak pa ito ni Rivera sa round 9. Sabay nating balikan ang laban ni Al Rivera kontra sa undefeated prospect ng Amerika na si Eumir Marcial na nangyari noong June 27, 2021 sa Minnesota sa Amerika.
He's in there with the southpaw who can punch. He's got, I think, 17 knockouts out of his 22 wins, something like that. But I will tell you this. Eumir Marcial he just got hit with a little left hand, but he's getting better and better every fight. This is not an easy fight.
Marcial wants to make improvements fight by fight. Only 22, just turned it last month. 11-0, and you can see he likes to sink in with his body shots. He is very aggressive. He wants to be an action fighter.
He really does, Brian. And I'm going to tell you, he's one of the best body punchers. You can see the corner man when you're sizing a guy up from the other corner before the belly breaks. You tell your fighter, look, I like what I see right there. Or, and it's a little thick around the belly. Let's hit that belly as early and often as we can. So let's see if he gets that.
Rivera already.
Yeah, he's trying to punch from down low, and he's catching him. What he needs to do is after that, just throw right.
Julio Cesar Martinez, one of the best fighters in the world, in my opinion. Won his fight, had a knockout. Erickson Lubin had a knockout, and the return of no, but fighting in main events already. Former Cuban amateur standout, and many think he's going to be a future world champion, including Joe Goosen. Right, Joe?
Yes, absolutely.
No? Oh, okay.
Rivera and Juarez. And I'm telling you, this is just going to get...
And a hook, and now a body shot. Creative attack from Eumir Marcial.
He knows it's a challenge, Juarez.
Well, Joe, I think it's an art form, matchmaking, finding, is this guy good for us? Can we beat him? Will he give us a test? And we just saw over on FS1, the fight we had just before this, Nate Gal, 21 years old. So sometimes you can step in deep and a little too deep.
Yeah, there you see
exchange there and a right hand. Oof.
There you see a mouse under the eye of Juarez, and that may be affecting him down the line.
Just threw 2 rounds.
That's right, Brian. And this is the thing with southpaws. The punches come from the opposite side, and until you get used to them, or you.
How difficult is it to get through when you've already, been touched up and your face is marked up like that early?
Yeah, I mean, you could go into the panic stage. He could go into the panic stage and try and throw his punch and go about his work and do what he needs to.
Swelling and give you, clear vision. Now, one thing I'm going to say right here is, and that's a nice little move by Juarez, but I got to tell you, Rivera has really landed on.
You drive your shoulder into his abdomen.
Yeah, right-handers, these left-handers, because again, they're used to seeing right-handers nice work in sparring.
Big right hand, Rivera going backwards, now digging in hard, devastating.
He's got to be careful too.
Sure. Very eventful round. Juarez picking up the pace, landed good shots, but Rivera doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
And he shows. I think Juarez shouldn't really stand like that and allow his opponent to punch him, because he's just a sitting target right there.
He tried to get in on the inside there, but Rivera close enough for him just to whale shots on him. Juarez rounds 2 and 3 to Paul Rivera.
See, I think it's getting to the point.
As both fighters still crisp.
Ryan, I think it's getting to the point where, you know, Juarez actually, and we talked about it earlier in the fighter meetings, that Paul Rivera is not, but it may pay off in the end. See, right now, Omar's got the earmuffs on, and he's blocking punches, and he's looking to counter short like that right there. See, so he's going to land his good shots in close, too.
Rivera looks a little tired right now.
And F.A. Apoche, a stablemate of F.A. Ajagba, the 6'5 heavyweight, spars with him on a regular basis. Unbeaten cruiserweights coming up next here on Fox. Here it's Eumir Juarez and All Rivera. And it's been an action-packed fight. Juarez with the slight advantage. You can see the advantage of the punches landed. But his face has already been marked up. And All Rivera, exactly, you know, if it's close, it's really not telling you.
Up a little bit, and I like this. Well, I don't like him retreating like that. I just think he's getting hit too much going backwards.
Billy Lomachenko landed 59% last night. They were lauding over that. It's a very high percentage, but Juarez very accurate here tonight. Strafing left hand from All Rivera, still very much.
Evened it out. So, you know, once you get ahead in a round, you got to sustain that, and don't let the guy 4 rounds. It's going to be very important to winning this fight, just like it was in the last fight we saw. Oh, great.
Look at these combinations. Eumir Juarez, beautiful short combinations, and keeps going with that hook to the body.
Al Rivera throws his combination.
Very possibly be even up in this fight.
This is where Juarez should push a
Body
little.
work again by Juarez.
Juarez should push a little.
You get 5 minutes. One of my pet peeves in boxing, Joe,
Yeah.
Lennox, is that they say, hey, yeah, I got you. Anyway, they're back at it. All Rivera back at it to the body as well. Very game here tonight. Hands on the inside. Sharp shooting from the inside. So now we move along, and it's good crisp stuff. All Rivera coming out firing. Lands that left hand as we...
This guy's a knockout puncher, Rivera. He's good, and he's strong, and he's awkward. And look at Eumir Juarez, the fighting spirit in him. I love that. He took a great shot, and he came back. And here we go. Look at
good shots there by Juarez. See, those are the kind of shots that I want to see, because it makes it easier for me to give him these rounds and not get hit with these punches with the jab that he just got hit. But I have it 67 is...
You know, at this point,
Marcos giving the last 2 then to Eumir Juarez, but you can see how close it is. And just to indicate that these judges ringside could have it that close, if not even. I'm sorry, Lennox, go ahead.
no, at this,
and no doubt this is a close fight, and no doubt.
There it is.
Right hook. He hit him with the right hook, he dropped him, then he touched him. To fighters, unless you just really love to fight southpaws, you know, they're just troublesome, and trust me, and it's really been a bother to Juarez.
It is the Joe Goosen drinking game. When you bring up, have you fought a southpaw? Do you have a lot of southpaws?
This is another problem, this stuff like this. So the bottom line is, yes, I do ask that because it's true, they are difficult.
Good exchange there, and we're going to keep it here between rounds. We're going to look at that now. That could swing things as we go to the 10th and final round, and this fight could be hanging in the balance. Big left hand, that time from All Rivera again. Stop! Rivera.
you know, I don't like those earmuffs Juarez is doing, because he's not really rolling with the shots. He's just taking the shots. He's taking the impacts.
Cut two by Rivera, Lennox. He's able to score it well right. And judges who are looking for a reason to give a guy a round, Rivera is piling up some points in the opening 20 seconds. Nice fight.
No, he actually told him to stay close.
Okay.
Stay close to him because he can't hit him close. And I think that was the wrong.
Okay, whether it was the last round.
You know, I wouldn't have gotten that feeling until you guys said that. Let's go to Marcos Villegas. Marcos, how do you have it scored?
Yeah, I shared the same sentiment at 1 point, extra point that Rivera got because of the knockdown, put him back in the fight, because I had him losing the last 2 rounds, so it's 85-85 at this point. It's on the balance.
But to that point, now you mean, Juarez has really not mounted an impressive attack here. Now, final 20 seconds of this fight, and Juarez doesn't look like a man who feels as he's losing, does he? Either he's not a gas,
Well,
or he doesn't think he is desperate.
Juarez looks
Not
like
fighting that way.
Juarez actually looks like he hurt his right hand. That's why he's not throwing it that much.
Oh, the machine gun Rivera.
Nakuha ni El Rivera ang panalo via majority decision at nalasap naman ni Eumir Juarez ang pinakaunang talo sa kanyang karera.
And that was enough to do it. It was that close.
Exactly.